We are live with JPML Select English commentary from Garthe Nelson. That's me, Garthe Nelson, if you didn't catch that pronunciation. And Jenn.
Hello.
We are both members of JPML from like the 2000s, the knots. 20 years we've been in JPML, Nihon Pro Mahjong Remme. And this year our project is to commentate the crap out of just everything. For example, the third ever Orai. That is what we're doing today, right?
That's right. Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Look at me remembering the
Congratulations.
plan for once.
Yes.
This is the second half. We did the first half last week. If I remember correctly, we had a bit of a gap between the top two and the bottom two. So let's see what they can do.
Okay. I think we are both being heard, I believe, and ready to get into it. All right. Now Garthe is also unmuted again. For some reason, every time I switch to the video, Garthe is muted again, and I don't really know why. Because I've never pressed the mute button on the video screen ever. Like, it just...
This is an OS thing? Wait, which one?
It's a OBS, yeah.
OBS.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have no idea why.
It just assumes that when you go to that screen, then you want it. But specifically Garthe muted, not you, huh?
Yeah, I'm never muted on that screen. Hello, babe. Welcome.
Hey.
I even have the video muted this time. So nobody is hearing the Japanese commentators over us. It says game 2, though. I should change that. But...
Oh, yes.
But we're pretty close.
Yes.
All right. Now it says
game... Hiroka is in the first seat. Sorry. You can see it says game 3 there. Sankai Sen. Hiroka in the first seat with a considerable lead. Oh, I had that wrong. She's the only one with any points. And the other 3 players are all in the negative. So that's a huge gap to make up.
Are you one of those people that says huge without an H?
It was really weird there. Right as I said that, I was like, I feel like I didn't say the H there. And there is no way that's always the way I said that.
There are people who say that way, but...
Yeah, huge. Some famous people that do that. And I was a little bit shocked as it came out of my mouth. And I sort of heard that too. I was like, I don't, what happened to my mouth? Blame this on the cold I have.
Okay.
All right, looks like we have a possible half flush or even full flush coming in for Fuji, I think, who would like all those points. Oh, she just threw the 6, so yep. Oh, I just said I was not going to clear my throat into the thing, and then I did it. That's Tenpai, is it? Not. It's not Tenpai. It's almost Tenpai with a bunch of pairs. Sakuragi, not a lot of value in the hand yet. Struggling. Oh. Well, you know what we have here is same sort of thing over here too. A bunch of pairs and now 1 triple. Almost got it muted before I coughed.
In Fuji's hand, actually, there's 2 triples and 2 pairs.
Right?
You know, so that means 2 Jenn
right there.
2 Jenn Shanten.
Really have to work on getting that mainstream.
Slowly
no, there goes. There went another Shaw. So it could have been a triple of Shaws. I feel like I wasn't paying attention when that came out. I'm not sure what the decision was to get rid of Shaw back there. Was it a pair of Shaws? Yeah. All right. Forgetting the state of things. That completes a run for Sakuragi, I think.
Babe says, hopefully some Mahjong will help me break through the writer's block I'm having preparing a presentation for work. Oh, Yes, I hope it does too.
Yeah, you would like our time to be useful for you. Hiroka is one away from ready. Little slide there. Winner, winner, winner. With the quiet gut shot, that'll end Hiroka's turn as dealer. So, not extending the lead on the very first hand of the third game. Hanamiya will get her shot at snagging some points, trying to close that gap. The bottom three are all relatively close, given how far away Hiroka is. There's another. Oh, that's a open-ended run. Hiroka.
Right, another open-ended in Sakuragi's hand.
And a few pairs. Could we be getting
too many pairs
an outside hand for Fuji? Looks like she's torn between going for pairs or runs and maybe an outside hand. The south is not her seed wind, so that could not count as points. Hand points. There's another outside tile. Is it useful? Perhaps. She'll hold onto it for one turn at least. That's a gut shot. Wow. I just cannot keep my throat straight. That's a gut shot, which is the Dora for Hanamiya.
A super outside hand for Fuji.
Oh, this turns it into a three-sided weight.
Looks like it's going to come together. Ooh. Just two away. A little bit, still too many pairs for my liking. But, okay, there's a pull. Now we're one away. Now we're one away. I wonder if Fuji had kept the north if she hadn't knocked it out over earlier. Lots of pairs, honors, and terminals in her hand. Yeah, I think she would not have gone for like the all honors hand, but she had enough without the norths, luckily. Plus, they're all here, right here, in Sakuragi's hand, so good thing that she had enough without the north.
This adds a pair. It looks like she's thought for a second about committing to all pairs, but that's Tenpai. Or Hanamiya. Wait, no, Tenpai for Fuji. Could move towards Sanshoku. Oh, and that adds an open-ended run using Dora. Definitely wanted to find a way to use Dora. What pair does she throw here?
I wonder if I want to throw a pair.
Oh, well, the point is moot.
So Fuji will get it. Not a massive scoring hand.
But it keeps the dealer moving along. So no big points yet for any dealers, yeah?
Red dragon and outside hand?
I think so, yes. So probably one
13,
up
20.
on the foo. So yeah. 713, 700,
yeah.
1300.
Hello, Alec. Welcome.
You weren't about to say the big score first, were you?
No. Yeah, I was wondering if there was a Dora, I guess.
No.
But there was... Oh, well, there was a Dora. That's why it was 1326.
Oh, there you go. See, that would be the clue. And that's why it's so confusing, just for a random rant here, when people do say the big score first, you like in that situation, you think it's going to be, obviously they're going to say 1326, and then they say 13 and 7. You're like, what? Huh?
I mean, the reason why it's a little bit easier for people to say the big score first is because the dealer score is only the big score when you draw.
Right.
When the dealer wins, they only say the big score. So if you get used to saying that, you say the big score, the dealer score, and then you cut it in half for the non-dealer score. So I think it's easier for people to remember it that way.
Just the way people remembered it, that's the way it ends up coming out.
I think it's much easier to remember that way. I don't know how people remembered it, but if you remember it that way, I think it's easier to remember it that way and learn it that way.
I just remember the couple of people doing that at Parlor and our 10 show saying, don't do that.
I mean, older people, the older generation definitely says it that way, for sure.
Yeah, right?
Pretty sure my father-in-law says it that way still.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, definitely. I definitely, now that you mentioned that is definitely something I think of as being from the oldsters.
But these are definitely not oldsters. These are very youngsters. Everyone under 29 at this table. The Orai tournament.
Well, I'm trying to figure out when to let go of that Dora. Got a lot of middle tiles and some nice shapes. More low Pinzu for, is that Fuji?
Seeing 1,500 would be very confusing. Yes. Yeah, if you're used to like the way that pros do it, then it would be confusing. But a lot of people who are just playing casually in Japan would say it the opposite way. The very first scoring table I ever saw has it the other way around. It has the bigger score first.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's because if you just think like as the dealer is default and then the non-dealers are half, then it makes sense that way. Forever 20. Yes, well, under 29 at least. Forever 20s.
So Hiro gets the Tempai with a 5 of Bamboo's gut shot. She's got the white dragons for a Yaku. She's got all the points in the world, so she will wait quietly. Another 8. Anamiya just dancing around Tempai. Cannot quite get there. There's more Tempai dancing. Reach is the moment that she decides to throw Dora. Waiting for the 4-7 of Bamboos. The 4 is more points. She would like the more points option. Yoka can throw safely.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 fill in. Fuji is going for these outside hands, like... like they're her favorite or something.
Yeah. It's mandated. Here is a not obviously safe 2 of bamboos. There's not a lot of value in Sakuragi's hands, so she might choose to give up here. She does have her turn as dealer coming up. This may not be the moment she feels she needs to push. So yes, starting to fold. We know 2 of the 5s are in Fuji's hand.
No, Fuji doesn't have any 5s.
Hanamiya's hand. Sorry, I forgot who was reaching. Hanamiya, yes, has the 4, 4, 5, 5. So the 4, 5, 5, 6, 6 shape. So there's not a lot of 5s still available for Hirooka. See one more of them there.
The business card size sheet we use is non-dealer Ron, non-dealer Tsumo. Oya Stump? What does that mean? Oya Ron.
There's another one of the 4s. Sorry.
What is Oya Stump?
You said that, and it didn't resonate for me at all. So I was like, I'll let Jenn figure that out. So Hanamiya finishes as the only one ready, and that'll be good enough for her to continue as dealer. I think I misspoke earlier. I thought Hanamiya's turn as dealer ended, but she is still dealer.
When you Tenpai as dealer, you get to be dealer again.
That is the magic of Tenpai.
I'll teach Garthe how to play Mahjong.
It's a lifelong process. There's another open-ended weight for Hanamiya.
Oh, it's supposed to be Tsumo. Gotcha. So we have Oya Ron, non Oya Tsumo. Oya Tsumo. I think that maybe something else, because non-dealer Ron, non-dealer Tsumo, dealer Tsumo, dealer Ron.
Interesting. She holds on to that pair, which means you cannot use the gut shot 7 of bamboos anymore. Maybe thinking of moving towards Tanyao, an inside hand. That completes a run for Hanamiya, and she's 1 away from ready. Hirooka with a hand that's straddling flushiness or just straight aheadness. Straight ahead.
Hirooka's hand is the only one that's like... Oh, no, okay, take that back. Never mind.
Yeah.
So Sakuragi has too many groups still, right?
Yeah, kind of in the middle of deciding whether to go for Mensu or... Oh. And that 3 made a difference. She got to Tenpai where I would not have. There's another Dora for Hirooka. Will that be motivation to push?
Oh, it pops! Yes. And we do have Ipatsu in these rules, and it's...
Not quite.
No, the one that she discarded. Yes.
But wind in the sails as she goes to her turn as dealer. Oh, no, sorry.
She continues as dealer.
Yeah. Wind in her sails as she continues dealing. Nice points.
This could be the key dealership for her in this tournament.
Do we have? Yes, big change brewing.
Basically, everybody right now needs to be trying to get ahead of Hiroka. Getting Hiroka in the negatives is the only way that anyone else is going to have a shot at winning the tournament here.
So ideally, yeah, not that we're rooting against Hiroka, but to keep the game exciting, yes. Push her down.
We always root for whoever's in last place. So.
Unless they're currently in first place.
That
but yes, for this game, yes.
Sakuragi right now.
Sakuragi. But yeah, everybody is so close at the moment that is coming into this game.
I'm rooting for whoever is last place overall.
In the yes.
Oh, you mean they're so close in the negatives?
But yeah, like before at the beginning of this game, I mean, minus 15, minus 28, minus 26.
Yeah.
With respect to a positive 71 is that's a lot of ground.
Yes.
Ooh, there's a gap filled in for Sakuragi. Hanamiya has another nice hand forming. Bunch of middle tiles, some runs already completed. One of them using a Dora. We could see some major points for Hanamiya in this hand. Another pair for Hiroka. There's another pair. That's Tenpai. Do we take this Tenpai? Nope. So a lot of acceptance possibilities there in the Sozu. And of course, can still get to Tenpai with Dora. Would hate to draw Dora next after having thrown the 7 and not be able to use it. I feel like pretty much almost all the Sozu get Hanamiya back to Tenpai.
All right, so Sakuragi has a sticky one away. And one of those is part of a sequence already, the 5, 6, 7, 7 dot. Oh, reach for Hanamiya.
The gut shot for Dora. This is, of course, just...
was deciding which sticky tile to wait for. And this discarded the 5 bamboo. I don't think that you're that sad about that coming back. The only unfortunate thing is that you have to discard it against the reach. But you can always take it back again. You don't want it as a pair. You don't want to shop away with that 5 bamboo. You want something to stick to the side of it anyway. But she sticks with her original decision. Waiting for something to stick to either the 7 dot or the 5 character.
I think we're going to see people giving up here. There's only one more Dora to be drawn. And I think the main reason Hanamiya is reaching here is just like, get everybody to give up. It's not a great weight, but the other players don't know that. And they may feel like they have to throw in the towel against the dealer reach.
Hiroka playing very, very safely. Of course, Hiroka is the one player who can afford to definitely fold every hand this game.
She has a lot of room to give up. Still that last order out there somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right. I think that is the end of the drama for this hand. Hanamiya will be the only one to finish. Ready?
And I think that even when you reach like that, you feel like if I'm gonna win this, I'll be lucky, but you don't necessarily count on winning a hand like that.
Indeed.
You are hoping that other people will fold to your scary dealer reach.
This is Tenpai. Do we get drama? Is this a moment for Sakuragi to make a move?
Surely she can discard the 3 or the 7. The 7 reach!
And reach!
Waiting for the same as 6 and also a 3.
One of 2 threes. She's got 2 of them in her hand.
Don't see them in other people's hands.
Did
or on the board.
Hanamiya just discard one? Was that a 3 or a 2?
Yeah, 1. Okay, so there's 1 left still?
Not quite it.
Feels like there's 1 left.
Is that it?
She got it!
Oh my god. So Sakuragi decides it's time to make a move.
And the lesson of this story is that when Garth said there's no more drama, don't listen to him.
Yeah. Garth does not understand drama. Wow. Tough break for Hanamiya. Had a little run forming. Made a nice all in. Waiting for Dorta. Hoping that would get everybody off. And nope. Sakuragi says, I'm going to make the move anyway. And she gets a nice starting hand. 2 east tiles. And some other workable shapes. Chimanzu probably, well, she'll sort of start hedging that half flush, especially if she can pawn the east. Then it's a big old Mongon right off the bat. Ouch. Wow, it's the east closed like, so Sakuragi could have some nice value in this hand. There's another Manzu. Already 2 souths on the board.
There are too many blocks here, unless it's all pairs with a triple. No, those open-endeds, I don't think you want to go for all pairs. She will release the 5-dot pair.
There's another pair for Hanamiya.
These are WRC rules, by the way. From what we can gather, the Orai and the odd-numbered Orai tournaments are WRC rules, and the even numbers are A rules.
We have surmised.
From our sample size of 3.
I think, yes, that's why she held on to that 5 there, to fill in that gap for getting back to Pinfu and the possible Sun Shoker. And then that happens. How annoying. I really like to play Fujimate. Oh, this is the possible Sanshoku too.
Also, too many blocks again.
So yeah, probably dropping those twos, because that also makes it an outside hand. So a possible monster for Hanamiya. Sakuragi starts to. Oh, that is Tenpai, not the Sanshoku we were looking for, and she will not take it.
Before the fourth uses a red 5 rule set, I would love it if we had more red 5 tournaments.
Yeah, when does that start up again?
I don't know. I can't afford to play in any of them right now, so.
Oh. Sakuragi. Considering. Oh, all right, there's Tenpai again, and it's still not Sanshoku. Really waiting for the perfect moment. Did take Tenpai, but is still hoping to switcheroo for Sanshoku.
We actually
There's
do have.
Tenpai.
Oh, it's not the red 5s. We have the WRC final table on January 25th. Only available. I think one game is free, and then the next 3 games are only available to JPML superfans.
Were we also going to do the North Kanto final?
I don't know. It is on
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday, but you're not in it. I was gonna do it if you're in it.
Yes. Well, I pretty much blew that. I was in a good spot at the end of the whole thing there, and I just did not execute very well. I gave Shigehara space to run, and he took it. After, yeah, like the day before that, I did Betsubi, and man, I think I had like 70 or 80 points. Maybe like 100, like really to overtake everybody. I think I was in second by the time we started the very final day, and I still managed to take fifth by the end of the day. Oops. Once again, the over blocks problem here. Is she going to throw from her wind, or is she going to throw from south? Looking to pwn for a cheapo, or maybe work towards Pingfu. Holds on to the pairs, all the pairs. Speaking of pairs, here's another one for Hiroka.
If you have too many blocks, a lot of times, if there are pairs in them, all pairs will be your fastest hand. Although, I always find it very difficult to win on.
So more decisions for Sakuragi. How to make some value in that hand. There's another pair for Hiroka. Hanamiya is it completes a run in what would have been her pair. So now she's got 3 completed runs, or well, 3 completed blocks, and no pair. 2 open-ended weights, which of course is not a pair. Once again, frustrating. Not a good weight, but she can hold out for something to improve, something to stick on to one of those already completed groups and create an open-ended weight, possibly. There it is, and reach. Yes. Waiting for 5-8, 8 being Dora. Sakuragi, not any value at the moment. There's another pair. That does make her one away from ready.
She'll go with the pairs. But probably folding. There's a lot of middle tiles, so she has to discard to take tenpai.
Right.
Well, at least one, but...
Oh, there's triple.
You have to choose which one either. Yeah, backfire.
Can't see.
Generally, you would have rather discarded something like the 4 character, but against the reach, she didn't want to.
Yeah, speaking of middle tiles, that 5 is obviously very dangerous, but she'll now go with 4.
You could have done it one earlier, and then you'd be tenpai. One away from tenpai.
So we can see a fair number of the 5/8s in other people's hands. I think there is one. Con?
She's
That would be an interesting move now, yeah. But now, after having thrown from one of her completed groups, I feel like...
Only you could use 2 of the same pairs.
Oh, yes. Split them up, put like one pair on the end of the hand and then one somewhere in the middle.
I only did that once. And somebody noticed. I mean, I didn't notice, but someone else noticed.
Oh.
It's not like I did it on purpose.
Okay. And it wasn't in Taiwan?
No. No, Taiwan doesn't even have all pairs, so...
What?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's Hong Kong rules that says you can...
I don't know what rules you're talking about, but there are some parlors in Japan that allow it, in like Kansai and Kyushu, but...
I thought I remember that as being a Taiwan rules thing, but maybe it's Hong Kong.
There's a lot of rules that we thought were Taiwan rules that aren't actually Taiwan rules. It seems like we just like say they're Taiwan rules.
When we don't know. It's that game we don't know. And we know that those are the rules they use. So still one each of the 5/8.
I think it was at one of the Champions League, or was it? It might have been one of the very first like Tokusho leagues. I can't remember, but it was something at the old dojo. And I had a pair of 3 bamboos on one side, and I was all pairs ready with another 3 on the other side.
Oh, and you just did not notice.
Yeah, but someone else noticed.
As they do.
Yes.
Sneaky noticers.
Odd number of tiles in Taiwan. Yeah, Taiwan has 17 in your winning hand instead of 14.
There's the last 5. Oops.
MCR allows multiple pairs. Yeah, I think that there was some like local Taiwan rule that if you could have all pairs and then the last one could be a triple. But I think it's a local rule. It's not like that commonly used, it feels like.
So Sakuragi goes for it. Gets that final pair. He's waiting for the 4 of dots, of which I think there is 1 left. Or maybe not. Maybe this is the last one. Already in this hand. I mean, there's already none left. There's another one. Is there one left? All right, I think there's 1 4 left, and there is 1 8 left. Oh, so close. Will one of them draw the other's winner? Or will those winners go to the non-reachers who can fold? Oh, how do I get rid of this cough?
I don't know.
Water is not doing the trick.
Thought that you have had it for like a year.
Oh, that's true. I mean, this isn't quite exactly the cough I've had for a year, but yeah, I guess it is a little wheezy. Yeah, having lasted as it has now, I guess this is kind of the cough I've had for like the last year and a half. Right. I'm eternally ill. All right, so that moves the dealer along. Correct. We're back to Hiroka as dealer.
Yeah, that was quick. I thought Hanamiya was being dealer forever, and all of a sudden...
We are into the south round.
How did that happen?
Some quick wins and a non-win for Fuji to end her turn as dealer. We have one reach stick on the board. We have two reach sticks on the board and one continuance. That doesn't make any sense because there was only one reach list. Oh, there were two reaches. That's right. Okay. It all makes sense. It all adds up correctly.
We did the math. Worked it out on my little piece of scratch paper right here.
Could have just believed the math they had on the screen too. Oh yeah, one away from ready with a bunch of pairs, but not an all pairs hand. People have a lot of groups and stuff around the Dora, but nobody seems to. Oh, there's one Dora already in a run in Fuji's hand. Hanami is two away from ready. Oof, sorry. With all of those pairs. And reach from Sakuragi. Not the ideal weight, but it's relatively early, so she'll go for that. Go for it with that gut shot of the 5 of dots and hope it's enough to throw some other people off. It is Hiroka's turn as dealer. She might be reasoning that Hiroka is going to be playing conservatively anyway. And maybe she'll just get a free run of it. There's a Dora for Hanamiya. Could she be tempted?
All right, nice fill-in. That's Tempai. And Insta-Reach by
Hiroka.
Insta-Dealer Reach.
So the two reachers here probably reasoning that they don't have a lot of time to fool around. Get to Tempai with a hand, better push. Even Hanamiya looks like she's pushing with Ishanten. Well, that was Hiroka. How lost am I? Hiroka was reaching.
I did say that.
No, I could have believed. I keep getting information that I should just believe instead of trying to figure it out on my own. All right, so yeah, Hiroka, as Jenn pointed out, was dealer, pushed, and won. It's going to get her pretty close again to second place.
She's not... I don't think she's really concerned with placing. She wants to make sure she's above 30,000 just for some insurance, but...
Well, this is the WRC rules.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, second place. She wants to get up to second place for some insurance. I keep getting confused with the rules.
Yeah. Oh, I got one right.
Phew. Yes, you did.
It's nice not to be always wrong. Sometimes. Hey, there's a gap. Filled in. One away from ready for Hiroka, yes.
She had those two pairs of 3-3-4-4 shape and released one of the fours. On the other hand, Fuji is going to go straight for all pairs. No hesitation whatsoever.
It's like Hanami is thinking about, how do I get to 2-3-4 Sanshoku? There's still a bit of a distance. Another south for Sakuragi. It's not her seat, but it is the south round. Another middle tile for Hanamiya. A lot of potential. Still probably thinking about that 2-3-4 Sanshoku. Interesting. That completes a run. Still 2 away from ready, though. I think some bird outside was making some weird noises. It's got Scooby all excited. There's another triple for Hiroka. No, this is Hiroka. That was Fuji. Sorry. I keep missing the kanji in their names. My 55-year-old eyes. Well, that's Tenpai, but she's waiting for only the south in that situation. So she won't take it. She's going to go for the not the backdoor win, which also, if she does get to Tenpai, is probably going to give her more points.
So she's going for all triples, right? Is that
right? And since, yeah, obviously from not having taken Tenpai there.
Just thinking that I wonder if I would have rather, if there were no 5 dots left, then why do I want to get to another Tenpai where I'm waiting for 5 dots again? I think that would get rid of the 5 dots and maybe look for another Tenpai if I was worried about not being able to win with only the south.
Well, yeah. So, are there already 2 5 dots on
the board?
you
just meant because it was a backdoor? Oh, sorry. I thought you meant there was only south left. My bad.
Oh, no. Gotcha. Yeah, in that Tenpai, she could only win on the south.
Yeah, that makes sense. Gee, Paris again.
In our discussion there, Fuji got to Tenpai and reached. She's got the 6 of bamboos in her discards, so she's hoping that helps coax out a 9 of bamboos that she's waiting for. And this is Tenpai too, a weird one.
Yeah, it's those weird, like, it's a shabo, but
just a terrible one. Most disappointing shabo ever. Actually, that's not quite true. The old 222 34555. That's the most disappointing.
She will not take it. Goes back to 1 away. Suji
There's
terminal.
Tempai.
Alec notes Suji terminal. Wait. Or Fuji. There is one on the board already.
Sakuragi is committed.
This is Tempai. No reach. Just
but doesn't need it.
Yeah, Pinfu. Yummy, wait.
Here's one of the Souths that Sakuragi would like. Does it come out immediately? No.
No, I think that actually Fuji... Oh, she'll draw it herself. I think that because of Fuji's initial discards, the middle tiles...
They're suspicious.
Suspicious of honor tiles. And maybe edge tiles as well. Because it wasn't quite enough to look like a flush. So the good weight did not quite pay off, probably because of her early discards.
A bit of a push for Sakuragi pays off, though. She gets some reach sticks. And I think that would have been 5,200 points, given that she drew the South. Probably 1,300, 2,600. So Hanamiya, having built up a bit of a lead in her first turn as dealer, has given up some of that ground, but has another chance here.
We got a retweet from Hiro Shibata. Thank you, Hiro. Wonder if he's watching. Watching our English commentary.
Wow.
Hiro Shibata, of course, M-Leaguer. And title holder at one point.
Sometimes he just wins the whole thing. All right, Hanamiya is just holding on to first place for this game. Yoka is still in last, but again, that massive lead. This is not going to do enough damage to really give anybody a good shot. I'd like to get a few more points here. Boy, there's been a lot of pair-ish hands. This completes a run in the dots for Sakuragi. And might there be full straight temptation? That completes a run, but sort of precludes the flush. So now, Sanshoku or using Dordas? The answer is Sanshoku. Gets rid of that possibly very wide shape in the Monzu to hopefully either use Dora or get, I think it was this Sozu. I want something around the 4 of bamboos for Sanshoku. Not just something around the 4 bamboos. Ideally, the 3 of bamboos. Possibly also the 2 works. Oh my gosh, here's all the 3s. Forgot all the 3s were already pretty much taken.
We do have one away for Hanamiya for all pairs.
Oh, this is close.
It's 2 away.
2 away. Completes another run with a gut shot now. And Fuji is going to start trying to move towards ready.
I think that was a Hirooka pawn.
Oh, Hirooka. Oh, you're right. How do I keep confusing who is who? Their names are just, the angle is just not quite right. Oh, that's Tenpai, not Sanshoku. And we happen to know that most of the threes are actually not available anyway.
And she has to discard the dwarf as Tenpai. She will not.
Not do it.
Hoping that the dealer that the Dora deal pairs up. Wow, that was a lot of wrong words in the same sentence.
I was wondering where you were going with that sentence halfway through. Could move to an inside hand, so the 6 of dots would also add value. Hirooka gives up on the Dora. It might start making people think, huh, Hirooka. Oh, reach! All right. Let's go, Fuji. Another triple for Hanamiya. Can she be tempted to push here? Goes with the relatively safe outside. Oh, that just came up. So yes, of course that was safe. We happen to know that a lot of Fuji's tiles are unavailable. But it is a nice hand of value with all those Dora in there. That's Tenpai or Hirooka. She'll take it. That's a little closer to Tenpai or Sakuragi. Come! Do it, do it, do it.
Yes.
She's gonna do it. For the crowd. Ooh, did she get a whole massive bunch of Dora too?
Content? Dora will be the 7?
7? Okay, sorry. So she did get one. One possible Dora. She's waiting for the 5, 8. Oh, that's Tenpai.
Reach.
And Sakuragi will push 2. Oh,
waiting
that's
for the 3,
not a winner.
6 dot.
So some
Another
challenge.
con!
Oh my god!
Hanamiya answers back with her own con. New Dora is 5 bamboo, which she now has 3.
And, oh my god, we have some real battles going on here. Everybody needing points. She can reach going for the some uncle, which is what she does.
Yes, she doesn't even need to reach. She has a Chun and 3 Dora.
But is gonna push.
Deals in to the original con. Hirooka increases her lead.
And I think may actually even snag first place for this game.
A graphic is out of space for all these Dora, yeah.
Yeah. They just gave up. They're like, somebody win, please, before we can admit that we don't have any space to.
A new overlay.
So that'll move the dealer turn to Sakuragi. Oh, that's a pity. There's real chance for some fireworks there.
God, who turned
nice
on
play by
auto translate on my Twitter account? It's annoying. Somebody turned on auto translate so all the English gets translated to Japanese.
That's like, annoying.
It's annoying, yes.
Grok. All right, Sakuragi. Last turn is dealer this hand. Fuji. A nice start. Hanamiya, not a lot to work with at the moment. I think Sakuragi's actually one away. Wow, this is also one away from ready. Hiroka's hand is also improving quickly. So 2 away from ready for that was Sakuragi. This is Tenpai, and she will take it. Going for pairs. I mean, going for she keeps the pair weight, and she's going for three concealed triples for points. She could have, of course, taken the open-ended weight, which would be easier to win on. But perhaps she's hoping with this early reach, she has time to go for some more points. All right, one away from ready for Sakuragi, dealer. She's got one open-ended weight and a gut shot. Hanamiya is thrown in the towel. Sakurai figures, I got to go for it. Hanamiya and Hiroka are pretty committed to giving up, and that's filling in the right one. So she's got an open-ended weight that's each Pinfudora, I think. Waiting for the 3-6. Once again, everybody's just playing at breakneck speed.
Yeah, the 360 weight here and the 7-2 bamboo weight here.
7 of cracks, one of which we can see there. And none elsewhere. Throwing into Sakuragi. So the decision to go for points may have backfired a little bit for Fuji. I feel like a one of bamboos came out and could have been an easy win. Leading into her turn as dealer, but she chose points and didn't work out this time. Opens the door for Sakuragi to catch up, and she gets a nice win. And has a bunch of completed runs already. I think I saw 3 completed runs, just no pair. 1, 2. Oh, that has another open-ended weight. And depending on what tiles come, there could be some sliding towards Sancho. Hiroka, not a lot going on in that hand. I think she'll probably start leaning towards folding soon. We got another possible open-endedness there. Okay. Still no Atama. No pair for Sakuragi. But a lot of possibilities. That also adds a possible open-ended weight, and we got that possible slide towards Sanchoker. 4, 5, 6. There's Dora for Fuji. There's another pair for Hiroka. There's one of the 7s that Sakuragi would like. There's that slide. So can choose the 4-7 of dots or the 4-7 of bamboos, which still leave open that Sanchoku possibility.
Yeah.
Drops the 7.
Discard the 7 bamboo first. You have a lot of pair options in the Manzu still. And the 5 or the 8 are going
the
to
Dora. Yeah, 8 is Dora, so yeah, I forgot about that.
Also,
that might be
5 or 8 is going to give you a Tanyao Tenpai as well.
Right. She was probably thinking more about that than she was about the Sanchoku.
That's Tenpai, not the best one at all.
Not ideal, but that play works out better than what I would have done.
Another con option here, right after reach.
Once again, I would not have gotten to Tenpai when they did.
What would you have discarded there then?
I was going to throw the 3 dots, really thinking about Sanchoku.
It's definitely not the efficient.
Oh, it's not the most efficient. No, not at all. It's just me with tunnel vision. Total tunnel vision. Oh, there's that 4, though.
That's Tenpai waiting for the middle 7 right after her 2 bamboo con. And reach! Reach with the middle 7. It is the Dora indicator.
Needs points.
And I know a lot of people try and play so that they don't need to ever get change. I love getting change. It gives me a second to be like, all right, I'm Tenpai. Make sure I'm Tenpai, and also what am I waiting for? And
and that's it. Ipotsu.
No Ura Dora. Oh, one Ura Dora. Sorry, there's one there. She did get one of those Ura.
So in the previous hand, gave up some points to Sakuragi. But this hand, she takes them back. And goes to her turn as dealer. Last hand of this 3rd game. So far we had a bit of a run on Hanamiya's turn as dealer, a little bit of a run in Sakuragi's turn as dealer. I mean, she did win a nice hand against Fuji. Does Fuji get a chance to put a little run together?
That hand the scores are enough for Mongan.
Gets her back above 30,000. And again, the scores are all pretty close together.
It gets her into 2nd place. She does have a shot at 1st place here.
Kind of at the moment, everybody has a shot at 1st place.
Yeah.
Least exciting for the 4th game would be Hiroka snagging 1st place. Let's see if somebody can steal a few points from her and push her down into at least 3rd. Although obviously she's just going to be playing very conservatively. It's almost guaranteed not to move any further down than 2nd. Sakuragi trying to figure out how to get to at least winning this game. Needs Sanyaku is not enough. Needs a say 1600, 3200 draw or Manganish. Fuji, of course, is dealer, so it doesn't matter how many points it is. If she wins the hand, she gets to continue as dealer and has another shot. Oh, do we have a possible full straight appearing for Hanamiya, who also has 2 Dora? Another outside tile for Hiroka. Now 1 away from ready for Fuji. He's got a gut shot. Would like to fill that in so that it's a Pinfu hand. Oh no, this is Sakuragi. Fuji's hand is, that does help a little bit. Still 2 away from ready for Fuji. This adds a possible gut shot, but using the 2 Dora, she'll hold on to it for the moment. Could move also to the inside hand. She'll hold on to that 3 of dots in case she gets Dora. Oh, and that adds another open-ended weight around the Dora for Hanamiya. Sakuragi can improve her weight here. And is now 1 away from ready with 2 open-ended weights. There's a nice fill-in on the edge weight. Still, that's only the first group. Oh, another Dora. Ooh. Can throw. Oh, yeah. Do we go? Nope. Not the full straight. Not interested in a full straight. We'll go towards the middle tiles. And Hanami is 1 away from ready with a monster. And that's Tenpai. Was that Tenpai? It was Tenpai, yes. So she's waiting for the 369. However, no Yaku with the 9 of bamboos. You can see 2 of them on the table, so maybe she figures, all right, waiting quietly is my best bet. We can see 3 of actually her winning tiles over here, and obviously she's Hanamiya has 1 of the 6s in her hand. Here's another one of the 6s. And here's another one of the 6s. So there's no 6s to be drawn. Oh, could have switched to Pinfu there. Interesting. Oh, I hope that doesn't come back to bite her. Yunoka also 1 away from ready. There are... So yeah, there's no 6s to be drawn. And that's Tenpai for Hiroka. Are we going to come to a point where Hanamiya feels like she has to reach? Dora, so had Hanamiya reached there, of course the Dora would not have come out from Hiroka. So that has helped Hiroka, and she gets the win.
Oh, what in the game?
Boy, it's a tough spot for Hanamiya. Huge hand. Dama, and she'd still have made it into first place. But you do wonder, excuse me, how it might have changed things if she had reached. Certainly, I think the Dora would not have come out from Hiroka. And oh boy,
I think Hiroka is definitely folding to any reach at that point.
Right.
She has no reason to push, and if there's no like apparent danger such as reach, then she has no reason to really fold either.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Like, you know, if you think of that having been the other way around. Like, say, Hanamiya drew the 3-6 of bamboo, so she's waiting for the 4-5 quietly, and the 4 comes out from Hiroka, then that's a big win. But the luck, the order of the tiles just was not there, and Hiroka gets a third win and a massive lead.
All right.
All right, should we take a little break?
Yeah, I need to get a ibuprofen. I don't know, my head is killing me. Okay, be right back.
With the final game. And we're back with the final game of the third Orai final table. Hiroka has won 3 games in a row and is absolutely crushing the field. Can somebody put something together here? Sakuragi, not Sakuragi, Hanamiya had a great hand at the end of the game and chose to wait quietly. As it turned out, that left the door open for Hiroka to keep pushing. Threw Dora late, and I'm sure that would not have happened. And that has just allowed Hiroka to open up this massive lead. So let's see, can somebody put something together in this final game?
All right, let's see if they can. The kanji, Sakura? The Sakura one, yeah, it's O, and then the Rai means bud.
A bed of
bud.
Of Sakura?
Bud.
Oh, bud. Okay, bud. No.
It's also, I think, the bud for taste buds.
That's kind of funny. All right, we'll see in a second here how big Hiroka's lead is. Kokshi. All right, she'll start off possibly in that direction. Hiroka is dealer. Oh, so I think you haven't changed the English names yet?
I have not yet. I'm doing that now.
So Fuji is the first dealer this time. Could go for the half flush too.
You can watch me type it on the screen even. Oops. Actually, you can watch me type the wrong name on the screen even. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, Fuji, excuse me. Very quickly, Fuji opts for the half flush, not the kokshi. And Fuji is currently just barely the closest to Hiroka, but still 100 points, more than 100 points to be made up in one game.
Does that mean the trophy tastes like Sakura? You have to ask. I don't know. If I ever get a trophy in my entire life, I will taste it for you, all right?
Be sure to lick it right off the bat. That'll be a funny story for the commentators. So I made this promise commentating once. I just have to lick the trophy. Don't mind me.
People bite their medals. I don't think it's that weird.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. But of course, that's to prove that it's gold, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow! And? So Hanamiya really committing to the pairs here.
I still don't understand how it'd be different if I was licking it to make sure it did not taste like Sakura. It sounds exactly the same to me as biting it to make sure it's gold.
Yes, you're doing it to confirm something.
Yes.
So this is Tenpai. Pinfu is also in there. She won't take it. Sakuragi waiting for more points. This is also Tenpai.
It is the last game, and they need to get the points before South 4. They only have 7 hands to get all the points in, basically.
Well, that's right. Hiroka will be the last dealer. So yeah, unless they set themselves up early for some big points. Wow. So Sakuragi thought maybe she was playing safer by throwing from, I think, 3? Were there 3 red dragons there or just 1? Oh, wait, was that Hiroka?
Find out they've been chocolate coated the whole time. Yes, that's why you bite it, to make sure it's not chocolate. There were 3 red dragons in Hiroka's hand, nonetheless.
Okay, I was confused about who was who there, and she that is the Ori Uchi. Ouch! Boy, that hurts. So yeah, Sakuragi, not Sakuragi, Hiroka thinks she's playing safe and ends up throwing a monster into Fuji, who was currently the closest. And that is a great start for a possible turnaround here.
Anyone
Only
who's going to win needs Hiroka to be last place.
No. So if Fuji can just do that 2 more times, she's all caught up. And a nice play, not going for Kokshi.
I mean, that does put, we just saw it on the, it was really quick, but that puts Fuji within 45 points of Hiroka. 45 points is like...
That's like drawing Baimon and then,
yeah. No, drawing Baimon and then, yeah, manga,
and then just,
basically.
And then manga, yeah, it's enough.
If you draw it, it's enough. Yeah. Even if she wins from non-Hiroka players, 4 dealer mangons, definitely not impossible. Not even improbable.
Not impossible. Yeah, that happens. So a great start for Fuji.
I'm so glad we didn't pay attention to these tournaments when they were actually happening.
Yeah, it's exciting. This is still 1 away from ready. Could get something better in the Sozu, so she holds on to that. This completes a run for Hanamiya. And was it 1 away from ready? Sakuragi looking to create some value. When does she let go of Dora?
I think you start with the 5 character here and then move on to Dora. I don't think
Sounds
there's a
right to me too, yeah.
If there was a Sanshoku option, I would think you could get rid of Dora a bit earlier, but...
Sanshoku seemed a bit far away. And as soon as, who is that? As soon as Fuji throws the 3 of dots, the 1 and 2 come in quick succession.
All right, that's one way. I think you just let the Dora go at this point.
No, I think you're right.
It's too wide, too efficient.
The other shapes are just way too good.
But she will not. She will keep holding on to the Dora. Wants to create some value. Also, maybe doesn't want to let somebody else get 3 Dora. And we do see a pair in another hand. Yeah, so in Hiroka's hand, is it?
I think so. Yeah, I think it would have been pawned by Hiroka.
Yeah, definitely. It's a difficult balance if you prioritize your own hand winning or keeping other people from winning and try and just give up some efficiency. Hanamiya will reach.
Looking for that. Oh, and you see that would have been Tenpai for Fuji? No, it would have been Tenpai.
I think Sakuragi.
Sakuragi, yes. Yes. Takes the inefficient route, and it may have backfired, although she's up against a reach, so maybe she's leaning towards giving up anyway. Hanamiya really wants to draw her winner, because that would be 3 concealed triples and many more points. So accepts the pair and is still actually not that far from ready. 7 pairs. She could still do it. I'm sorry, she's not waiting for that's on uncle. Here's another pair, but Hiroka has kind of given up on the hand. There's another triple. Does Sakuragi have a path to temptation? She just threw the 6 of dots. So it looks like everybody's pretty much giving up. I believe there's only one 8 of dots to be drawn. So Hanamiya's reach convinces everybody else to give up, and that'll give her a shot at dealer. Fuji makes up a huge amount of ground on Hiroka.
She's only have one shot left at dealer. Definitely wants to try and end Hiroka's dealership as soon as possible once it gets there. And try and make some value. It's going to be right now that she's going to try and make the value. And try and go faster and prioritize speed once Hiroka's dealer.
Hanamiya and Sakuragi, of course, in slightly different spots. They do still need points, even as their dealer. Probably be looking to create value in all situations. Sakuragi has a couple Dora, though. Some quick value already. And Fuji has the other 2 Dora. Some great shapes for Sakuragi, too. Here's another pair for Fuji. Here's a pair for Hanamiya. Keeping those tiles around Dora might be thinking she wants to. It's unfortunate because there just aren't any more to be had. Hiroka gets another east. Could push. That completes a run. Now do we throw from a pair? Start leaning towards middle tiles. Throw from the pair of 5 of dots. So here's another pair. Could throw without too much loss with the 8 of cracks. 5 of cracks is, of course, the Dora indicator. Ooh, and I think Sakuragi must be 1 away from ready. Here's another pair. Oh, unneeded. And that sends Tenpai to Sakuragi, waiting for the 4-7 of cracks. Potential monster. This would be big points if she could get it, especially the 7 of cracks. Would be Ipeiko. for Mongon at the very least. Oh, and that's Tempai waiting for the 2 of bamboos. Hanamiya says, I gotta push, gotta go for it. Is her second to last turn as dealer. Not going to be a lot more opportunities to push. We can see 1 of the 2s here and 2 of the 2s here. So Hanamiya is drawing pretty thin. Still several. Sorry, so the 4. Okay, there's 1 there. Another 7 comes here. So I think there's only 1 7 left. And a couple 4s of cracks. Maybe 2 of the 4s of cracks. Once again, looks like people are playing super fast. It's the cheaper version, but it's still at least Mongon. Gets 1 Uradora. All right, that's going to move Sakuragi into second place for this game. Continues to push Iroka down. And I think we got Sakuragi as dealer now. For some reason, lingering on Hanamiya, having lost her turn as dealer. Oh, no, it is Hanamiya's turn as dealer. Fuji was still dealer in that situation. Garthe has totally missed a non-winning hand. All right, Hanamiya is dealer. Hanamiya with some honor tiles and a completed run in the dots. Could have a half flush. That adds an open-ended weight in the cracks, which might make her lean towards not going for a flush. There's another dot. Oh, and here's a second pair of dragons. Sakuragi could get some value with perhaps a half flush and a couple dragon pawns. Decision time for Hanamiya. Does she go probably the faster route and keep the 4-5 of cracks? So still leaning, still accepting possible half flush, but that does help out Sakuragi's hand. All right, that completes a run for Hanamiya, but she gives up the red dragons, or the white, red and white dragons, and that moves Sakuragi's hand along. Not a lot of value, as it turns out. But now she will start moving towards more value, going for the half flush in the cracks. A green dragon triple for Hiroka. Sorry, Fuji. And that's a reach for Hanamiya, waiting for the 1-2 of dots. And Sakuragi seems a little frustrated. that she hadn't gotten rid of that dangerous tile first, but she'll throw it anyway. I haven't done the forward bamboos up before I said that. The Dora. Now I think Sakuragi is going to feel a little bit more hesitant about pushing. As it turns out, it would be safe.
She's also not Tempai.
Oh, but now it comes out.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's
now
Tempai.
She is Tempai.
So the timing worked out
cracks.
okay, but not the best weight on that. Tempai, but Tempai nonetheless.
Certainly won't be. It's a 7. Oh, that could start making it get tempting for somebody. 7 of cracks. Excuse me. Oh, Hiro. Fuji. This is Fuji?
This is Fuji.
Is she thinking about... No, okay. Looked like her hand was almost hovering over the 4 for a second. So, what do we got? We got 2 more 1s of dots out there in the world. And surprisingly few 4s of dots available. I do think that if the 1 of dots comes to... Oh, that improves the weight. Can she throw the 3? She can. It is time to push. And that is it. Ouch. Hanamiya chooses a spot to push. As it turns out, throwing out those dragons helped out Sakuragi. And she capitalizes. Now Sakuragi's turn as dealer, and that's really hurting Hanamiya's chances for a big turnaround. Sakuragi may be catching up to Fuji at this point. No completed groups yet, but we have a lot of 5, 6, 7-ish groups. Can Sakuragi get to Rishin, Pinfu, and Sanshoku?
Oh my.
Rishin, Pinfu, and Sanshoku. Oh my.
Just sounded right there.
I heard it. That's not quite what she was looking for. Another pair. Good throw from the 9s of bamboos, but throws from the 3 of dots. But yes, I should have noted the 5 of dots is the Dorda. So maybe she's figuring with the 4 of dots as the indicator, it's just going to be better not to aim for Sanshoku.
Kind of feels like there are 3 underdogs to root for at this table. Not kind of.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
And 1 super overdog. There's another pair for Hiroka, who, even though she's in dead last, super dead last here. Oh, well, Sakuragi did overtake Fuji. Of course, she was the player with the absolute most ground to make up coming into this game. But the more they push Hiroka down, yeah?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. So go, keep going.
Yes. The more they push Hiroka down, the easier it is for any one of them to overtake. There's a completed triple for Hiroka. Sakuragi completes one of those 5, 6, 7s in the bamboos. Oh, there's another triple for Hiroka. Sakuragi would love to get to Tenpai using both Dora. And maybe even a nice weight. We got Ryunjin Shanten.
You can't just say two Jen Shanten.
2 Jen Shanten, okay. Right? That's what we got right here. 2 Jen Shanten.
Yep.
That's not a pair. Does improve the hand, but it doesn't help us with our Jen Shanten. Oh, is that an 8? Oh, ooh. All right, that is a very nice fill-in. Could conceivably even Chi to complete the full straight. Would be for, it would definitely cheapen the hand. But she is dealer, and 5,800 is not the hugest loss. We're getting late in the hand.
What are some of the biggest comebacks you both have seen? I mean, personally, I've come back from like 2000 to get first place in a game. I don't think I've gone negative and then come back for first place, but I've gone really far down. I think the biggest, like, as far as tournament comeback goes, like final table, I actually didn't see it, but the Hisato last hand Yakumatsumo is pretty big, I think. I think that's pretty famous.
Yes, often talked about. By the way, Sakuragi got to Tenpai. Who's Tenpai here? Somebody's waiting for a 5 of cracks, but has no Yaku. It's Hiroka. Fuji gets the Tenpai, and will that cause Hiroka to give up her hand? She's got a bad weight. Oh, and this is going to be reach. All right, Sakuragi pushes. Waiting for the 4-7. Oh, and immediately the 4 goes to Hiroka. Oh, and immediately, ouch. Oh, Fuji. And Ura. That's Haneman. Is there some issue?
Looks like they're just counting the points.
Ichipatsu. Pinfu. Itsu. Dora Dora.
It's important to be sure about like why you're paying the points that you're paying, so it's okay to make sure and ask if you just be like, I only see 2 Yaku. Why is there 3? Yeah, it's okay to say things like that. Sometimes people are afraid to because they're like, oh, if you're a pro, you should know the scoring. Yes, you should, but sometimes people miss things, so it's okay to confirm. One time I sumoed Sanbaimon. Kuroki was at the table with me, and he just started counting on his fingers. And he counted all the way up and, okay, yeah, it is Sanbaimon.
Yeah, I mean, another player, obviously a great player, is often on final tables. Ozma. I always remember her as being in the league and really taking time to check winning hands. Like, all right, so that's that, and that's that, and that's that, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, excuse me. There's no rush. I guess, all right, in a timed game, yeah, maybe a little bit, but a couple extra seconds just to make sure everything's on the up and up. I don't think anybody would fault you.
It's good to make sure Jenn and Garthe are not for D10.
Yes. That's certainly something worth checking. You gotta, I mean, the two of us, I think you've got a good, 15-20% chance.
Sounds like a low estimate.
I didn't want to throw either of us too under the bus. There's another Dora for Hiroka. Con? So you saw in the standings there, Hiroka is even in this with this massive lead by Sakuragi. She was most in last place. So excuse me. Even with that win, she still has 50 points. I think it may have been about 46 points to make up. Here's another run. And of course, just another point to make up, excuse me, about where we are in this game. This is still the East round. So there's a lot of game left here. Still some time for both Hanamiya and Fuji to go on a run themselves. But for the moment, it's Sakuragi's time to shine. Oh, another trip. Oh, win with the con. Win. If not now, win. Yes. Let's see Tempai. No.
So close. I like the con after I'm Tempai as much as possible. I kind of hold on to it if possible. With that north there, I think she could have held on to it. The only problem is if she pawns the red dragon, then she can't take the con.
Right.
So it's a tough call in that case, but I really like to win on Ninshan, so I do. In Sankei Shimbun Cup this season, the first game. Not this season, last season. The first game I was Tempai for Daisongen. And I conned the green dragon, and then I won on Ninshan.
Nice.
It was so cool. That was so cool. That was really cool.
That is cool, yes. When it works out, you definitely look pretty cool. By the way, we have Tempai here for Hiroka, waiting, I think, only for the north, waiting for the east. One of the easts over there in Hanamiya's hand. East and 2 Dora. Fuji hoping to get to Tempai, maybe with Dora. Yeah, is that Torty? That is Torty. Sakuragi's pushing. What to do for Tempai? She doesn't wait for Dora. There, boy. So if Fuji gets the Tempai with Dora here, that 5 of dots is going to come out. And there it is. Sakuragi, not a whole bunch of points, but she does hold on to her turn as dealer. Very important win for, well, possibly. Certainly for holding on to that run.
Is the wind really strong today again? The wind has been crazy strong lately again.
There's been a lot of wind, and then especially when you ride your bike around Tokyo, like there's some spots like Nihonroku around Ikejiri and Nakameguro around the station. Like you get these little wind tunnels that like turn your bike down one street, and all of a sudden there's just wind in your face. You're like, oh my god, it'll knock me over. Knock me over.
It keeps like sending my cope boxes all around the house.
My battery's almost dead. Wow. They're taxing my battery.
They're taxing it?
These ladies are playing 2 hours now, somehow taxing my poor computer's battery.
Oh. They're taxing it? Like consumption tax? They're
yes. Sometimes people use the word tax and they just really mean taking. Huh. I've heard it both ways. All right, and I am once again plugged in. All right, so Sakuragi continues as dealer. A few draws in. His hand is not coming together as quickly as previous hands. Hiroka has a chance to end Sakuragi's run as dealer. Will she pawn? Excuse me, I think it was the Red Dragons. Hanamiya does not take that open-ended weight. Oh, here's a couple easts for Sakuragi. There's some sudden value. Hiroka is one away from ready. Except for Hiroka, as everybody else's hands are kind of slow. And she'll push towards Pinfu now. Possible 2-3-4 Sanchoku for Fuji. Here's another gut shot. She dropped that 5 of dots. Yeah. This adds possibly Ipeiko or a double-sided or a double pair weight to get the Tenpai. There's another pair, but not really useful. Still Nyan Shanten for Sakuragi. Will we see a pawn? Oh no, that's right. She already got rid of him. Nope. There's a completed triple for Hanamiya. Still a ways away from ready. Sakuragi won't hold on to Dora at all, and that's still not Tenpai. But it does widen the weight. Another pair for Fuji. And won't take that Ishanten. There's another triple for Hanamiya. And once again, we are to Jenshanten. Two triples, two pairs?
Yeah, a bit more. You definitely want to, unless you're dealer or you're Hiroka, you definitely want to go for big points. So more attempts at Yakuman hands, I think.
That is... What? Did I miss something there? Did Hiroka have possible Tenpai and not take it? That is Tenpai for Fuji, not Fuji, for Sakuragi.
I don't think she...
Dabuton.
She just chose to discard the 7 instead of the 4, so it wasn't...
Oh, I misread her hand somehow. I thought... Oh.
I mean, she is Tenpai and she took it.
Oh, she is Tenpai. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Confusing a different hand. I was... Yeah, okay, sorry. I was looking maybe at this. At... Fuji's hand, I'm not sure. But yes, Tenpai for Hiroka, waiting quietly.
Quietly. You hear a lot of... You hear Damaten a lot. In Japanese, actually, Damaten is not the most common way to say it. Definitely people use Yamiten a lot more than Damaten. Hello, Lux. Welcome, welcome. We are happy you're here.
Oh, and it comes out for Hiroka. So yeah, not a lot of 3/6s left for Hiroka. Several, I think 3 of them were already in Sakuragi's hand. And a bit of a break for Hiroka to end that run by Sakuragi. Still a good, probably 45 to 50 points in the lead. Currently, the placement bonus is already baked in. So Hiroka doesn't lose any more points really by just switching places with anybody. She's already in last place. So any makeup on the lead is that's coming from just direct points. And once again, a whole bunch of outside tiles for Fuji. And she will instantly opt not for Kokushi. Two pairs.
I don't think Fuji was... She's through a 6 bamboo. I don't think she was ruling out Kokushi yet.
Oh, it's a 6 of bamboos? Oh, okay. That's my crappy eyes. 6 looks like a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. All right. So, yeah. Kokushi is still a thing. Here's 2 Dora for Hanamiya.
Kokushi is always a thing for us. Remember how, like, appalled Kawakami was when we said we'd go for Kokushi from 7 tiles? She's like, unfathomable.
Yeah. Guess we won't even bring up the fact that sometimes we might do it from 6 too. Keep that part secret.
Yeah, there's no need to traumatize the young pros.
I guess we were ridiculous enough already.
She has so many honors still in her hand for Fuji. Wow, I think Sakuragi is also considering...
Excuse me.
She definitely had not ruled out Kokushi yet either, and it looks like she's kind of committing herself to it. No, whoa!
Well, there's another one. Oh.
Is this one Jenn Shanten?
It's at least two away, maybe just only 1 away.
I think it was just 1. I think there's a pair of souths and a pair of norths. And this is 3 Jenn Shanten. That's it. Just a pair of souths. You need the east and yeah.
9 of bamboos. Yeah. Wow. Good eyes. There's another east.
There's 1 there. That's 1, 2, 3.
There's 1 there. When does it come out?
There's still 1 in the wall. Oh, Tenpai! Oh, no, there it is! No! That's Kokushi!
Oh.
From Hanamiya.
Oh, man. That is...
massive!
Oh, that hurts for Hanamiya.
That hurts.
I mean, I guess she was... Yeah, I mean, it hurts for anybody. But, yeah, and Hiroka, too.
She was going to discard it 1 tile before, and she held back, and then she... Oh, man. She waited one turn too long.
And yeah, can you imagine how much that would have changed things had she thrown it out earlier, and then Hiroka, holding on to her turn as dealer, just, oh, all right, I don't need this anymore. Wow. Yeah.
Adrenaline.
Yeah, the things, yeah, just the tiniest things that end up having the biggest impact, right? And think how different that could have been had Hanamiya thrown that the turn before. So, woo! Fuji catching a huge break.
Yeah, they may have all come out the hand before if that happened, because they were in two
Oh,
other
yeah,
hands as well.
Right?
Wow, but still really far away from Sakuragi. And she needs to get up in that first place position to win the whole thing.
What a crazy scoreboard.
Also, because Hiroka is no longer in last place, so that actually brings Fuji and Hiroka closer than they were before.
Good point, yeah. Hiroka catches a bit of luck randomly by Hanamiya throwing even more into last place.
Yeah, and she had one in her hand. Imagine if she had thrown it.
Right.
And she was worried about 2 kokshis, so I don't think she would have, but man. Sakuragi was also going for kokshi. And I gotta say, oh wait, let me just check real quick. Okay, so there were still about 60 points away from first place for Fuji. Getting ahead of Sakuragi would just almost do it. It would be an extra 10 points in the Uma. It's not unlikely that Hiroka will get last place behind Hanamiya unless Hanamiya goes on a run.
Or once again, yeah, if something weird happens, happened on the first hand, where somebody reaches and Hiroka thinks she's throwing safe by throwing from a triple. I think that was a triple that she threw from, right?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Oof, boy.
Vape says it's always interesting on the online clients, which do a board of draws when people do the 9 terminals abort. If you aren't going for it then when are you? Exactly. Yeah. Especially in 3-player. The 9 tile board of draw in 3-player always baffles me. Does it not baffle you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, if not then, when?
Lux, so the scores at the top here are the scores going into this game. They don't actually update the scores live. Way back in 2021, I think this is. So that just started maybe 2023, possibly.
Relatively recently, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So these scores don't include if the game were to end right now. So we gotta do those maths ourselves in this old-fashioned 4 years ago overlay. Before any technology was ever invented.
I guess for that sentence, Jenn thought she was talking to the Europeans because there's more than one math in her world suddenly.
Well, I mean, I have to do math for 4 of these, so that's maths.
Maths, all right.
I'll allow it. 4 people.
That is more than one math then. So in that, by the way, here Fuji did get to Tenpai. She's waiting for the 2 of dots, and the 5 of dots just came out. She's got a Shabo wait. I think there's the 2 of dots and the 4 of bamboos.
Or bamboos or
4 of cracks.
You know what else? This is totally game 4. Nobody caught me on that.
Whoopsie.
Everything perfectly except that game 4.
Yes, it is the 4 of cracks, but that 5 of dots having come out may coax out a 2 of dots if somebody runs out of safe tiles. Sakuragi one away from ready. Could be a big hand, too. Depending on how she gets the tempai, especially if she gets Dora. Hiroka definitely folding. There's another pair for Hanamiya, and she will go for it. Sakuragi takes Tempai with an extra wide weight, the 5, 8, and 7 of cracks, the 8 being the Dora.
Only a couple more Yakumon needed. I think Fuji would be good with just one more Yakumon, actually. But I don't think she'll aim for Yakumon on her dealer turn.
Don't think we'll get Khan here.
Yeah, this is just another...
That's
tempai.
Tough.
Which tempai shape do you take?
You can't throw it, though.
I mean, you can...
Well...
Can you throw the 3 dot? Not really.
No, then she loses Tempai.
What?
She's...
No?
She's got 6, 6, 6.
She can discard the 3 dot and wait for a 5,
I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. That would be wild and crazy. I did not see that path. Both of them happen to be safe. Oh, and that's the winner for Fuji.
Wow.
And Fuji continues to crush Hanamiya.
Something off the table. Not sure
Looking
what's going
over
on
here. Looking over at Hiro for some reason.
Seems like they just maybe had a technical issue. Maybe a camera issue or...
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they don't seem to be adjusting anybody's point sticks.
Yeah, I see Koshi running around. Looks like he's fixing something with the... Maybe they wanted to update the current placement, which we can see. Hiroka, or they're just doing that to kill time for us.
Yes. Sakuragi's still more than 50 points away.
But now Fuji is only 2,000 points away from Sakuragi overall.
Yeah, it's interesting how, I mean, yeah, obviously Fuji has to take that win, but it's interesting how it actually increased the distance between.
I don't think it's increasing the distance anymore because Hanamiya was already in last place. So with the Kokushi, right, for sure it did, but
yeah.
But I mean, it didn't actually. I don't think it.
So it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make her. It increased the distance between Hiroka and Sakuragi. Because suddenly she was only at -5 instead of -10, right? Or is this -10 is this 10:30 or
it's 5:15? But yeah, but I think the Kokushi was big enough that it made up for that difference anyway. Yeah. The reason like she was further behind was because Sakuragi has so many points, but
yeah. Well, she also Fuji threw Hanemon into Sakuragi, so that was a pretty big hit for Fuji.
Imagine like dealing in Hanemon and still having 55,000 points.
I know this scoreboard is just insane. Like, when have you seen a scoreboard like this?
Yeah, only 2,000 points to catch up to Sakuragi. If she can get ahead of Sakuragi, then that would be... She still wouldn't be quite caught up with Hiroka, but she'd be approaching it.
2,000 points?
Overall.
Overall, I see.
Overall, Fuji has plus 9.5 right now. Sakuragi has plus 11.5.
Right. But the placement bonus comes from the game score, of course, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about overall in the standings. If the game were to end right now,
right,
with the placing bonus,
right, but overtaking Sakuragi in the overall standings doesn't suddenly give her any placement bonus.
No,
right?
Nobody said it did.
Okay, I misunderstood what you were saying.
I'm saying if
she gets 2,000 points,
were to
okay,
win
yes.
2,000 points right now, then she would be in second place overall.
Right. All right. Still a lot of game to go here. We still got basically a whole round of play.
Half the game, only halfway done, maybe. We have no idea if it's halfway done.
This is Fuji reaching again. More pairs. It's our theme for this game, it seems, for this second half of the third Odai final.
I don't know, when you're in a position like this, do you only think of what you need to get in first place? Or do you think, okay, when you're a dealer, I'll get up to second first, and then I need this to get to second, and then after that, I'll need that to get to first, kind of. Do you think it's steps, or do you just think I have to win everything right now?
You mean like all of these times when I'm on final tables, like what am I thinking? Yeah, I don't know. I am probably I'm probably seething most of the time, unless I'm comfortably in first. So Fuji's reach does seem to have probably convinced everybody except for Hanamiya, who now has 2 Dora, but not the easiest path to using them both. Hanamiya pushing at this point, I think, is definitely going to throw the 9 of bamboos if she gets it. As it turns out, it's not a huge hand for Fuji at the moment. Oh, actually, here are 2 9s of dots over here. So there's only one more to be had, or is there already one on the table? Once again, I have a hard time telling the difference between 6 and 9. I think that's a 6 right there, right? So I think we have 2 6s on the table.
It's 2 6 bamboos on the table, yes, and no 9s.
Oh, here's the last one. Here's the last 9. And it will come out because of the 6 in her discards. Well played by Fuji to coax it out. She doesn't get any Urda Dora, but she does hork some more points from exactly the person she wanted to get them from.
All right.
Now we're getting hand-by-hand updates. Yeah.
Now it's only 32 points away. See, that was just huge. She was 60 points away a second ago.
And of course, if she can overtake Sakuragi in the game, that'll also be an instant 10-point swing and bonus. So Fuji, after a rough hand versus Sakuragi, turns it right back around, starting with a Kokshi and now continuing with a nice run as dealer. Got a whole bunch of Dora. Could mess someone up here. Sakuragi has an open-ended weight. Had probably been thinking about the 789 Sanchoku, but with this extra open-ended weight and it being Dora, she will move towards the middle.
Single hand requirement has finally dropped out of Yakumon to needing a dealer Sanbaimon. Hello, Brian. Yes, this is first hand of the South round. And Fuji has been, this is her third turn at dealer during this round. It's her last turn at dealer in the whole tournament. Looking
got
for
a big opportunity here, yeah.
I think you really want to try and get it to Tanyao and be able to call because it's kind of a...
Yeah, the rest of the shapes aren't ideal.
Okay, that's good. But she's going to keep
holds on to that, yeah.
weight, yeah. I mean, reaching, if she can reach quickly with the 3 so weight, that's okay.
It is currently Ishanten, yeah?
Yep.
And
Just
Sakuragi.
1 away. Another 1 away here now. That's
once again,
Tenpai reach, waiting for that 3 so, a magical 3 so. Hanamiya
2 of them already here in Sakuragi's hand. Ooh, another pair. So this is Chitoitsu. 7 pairs. Ishanten. She's got Dora. And like Jen says, nothing clearly safe.
She's probably going to want to avoid the Dora and the Dora Suji. They are Matagi Suji, which is straddle Suji over the reach declaration tile.
I feel like the 6 of bamboos.
Nope, she went for the Dora Suji tile.
Just go for it.
It's a good thing. If she discarded the 6 bamboo, then she probably would have been tricking herself into thinking the 3 bamboo was safe.
Oh, no. What? Ooh.
I think you start with the 9 bamboo here because it gives you the best chance at winning. Yeah. And sort of early 7. You don't have much to go on here.
Yeah.
And there she goes. 7,
all right.
9 bamboo.
There you go. That'll hold her off on throwing the 3s for a little while.
Hanoka is completely out. Hanamiya trying to fold, but also not that many safe tiles. Just not a lot of... She already went through her 2 safe white dragons. Now she has 2 7 bamboos she can go for safely. All right, you follow with the next 9, and then...
But danger... Well, yeah, there's probably not... Excuse me, there's not a real reason for that 3 to come out. Certainly not yet. Oh, completes a round for Hanamiya, and she's 1 away from ready. Once again, not ideal shape. Or no, she is ready. Okay.
Waiting. Oops.
Waiting for Dora.
Waiting for the Dora.
Oh, yeah. That's 3 ones of dots. All right.
So reach versus reach.
However, there are no Dora to be drawn. And in fact, only 1 sort of free Dora that could come out. I mean, unless a 6 of bamboos comes out, there's really no reason for Sakuragi to drop those 3s. So there's 2 3s left to be drawn, huh?
The problem with Sakuragi's hand is that she has so many pairs and triples that she's going to run out of safe tiles very quickly. There's the 6.
Yeah, there's the 6. Oh, no. Well, she'll go with the 6 first.
Start with the 6s. So got 1 6 there. Start with, she has an 8, then she'll go with the 6. We have another 6 there.
If she runs out... Excuse me. And there are still 2 3s in the deck.
Yeah. But, I mean, with all those 5s that she has as well, I don't
That's a bit of a wall, yeah.
If she's going to hold on to that 3. It could easily come out. And she's kind of in a position where there's not enough time now, but she was in a position.
One of cracks is probably safe.
I was going to say, she was in a position where if she got to Tenpai, then never mind, not anymore.
Speaking... Yeah, speaking of that, if she gets to Tenpai...
No, before she was in a position where getting to Tenpai would mean she had to discard the 3, but
to throw them, yeah.
Not anymore.
Can she still get there? Oh, she can.
That's Tenpai.
And the 4 of cracks just came out, so the 1 is probably safe. Oh, does she reach here?
Safe enough for Tenpai, yeah. The question is reach or not.
It's not a terrible weight.
No, since 2/5 bamboo on the 5 character, that's not bad at all. Reach.
She's going for it.
Reach 6 on the table.
I like the attack.
Rough for Fuji, though. Can she dodge all these discards? She cannot! Sakuragi Otsumo. Ichipatsumo Tanyao Ipeiko. That will be Manga on hand. And that is going
that moves her ever closer to Hiroka.
Ruin Fuji's chances.
It does, yeah.
Come back.
You're going to need another Kokshi.
Hanemon might do it. If she can get it from Hiroka. Hiroka also in the negatives now.
Dude, that is just such an absolutely insane scoreboard.
That's only 24. That's only
24!
A direct Oya Mangan hit from Sakuragi to Hiroka.
Hanetsumo just puts her points away. And like, what if there's a reach stick on the table?
Dealer Hanemon Sumo would kind of almost just about do it, right?
Yeah.
Not a non-dealer Hanemon Sumo, but...
Oh, that's right. She's... One more turn until Sakurage's turn as dealer.
Yeah, she can get any... She can win any... She can win anything right now to get her close enough to win anything as dealer and kind of get there.
Yeah. This is... How come I can't read Fuji's kanji? Like, every time I see it, it makes me think it's either Hiroka or Hanamiya. It never makes me think it's Fuji.
I don't know. It's read Fuji or To. There's...
Yeah.
I don't know what your problem is.
Right? What is my problem? All right. Throwing a 5 of cracks. No value yet in Sakuragi's hand. We got a little bit over here in Hiroka. Fuji trying to imagine, how do I turn this into something valuable? Some outside hand possibilities, but that is a tough hand to win. Currently, the only way to put some value in it, though. Let me know the couple value tiles pairs.
If you're enjoying the broadcast, please consider becoming a JPML superfan. The paid membership on this channel means you get access to all the paywall streams, which are streamed at the same time, just on a 5-minute delay from the Japanese stream. Stream. The next broadcast will be on Sunday the 25th, WRC. I think that's the right date. 25th. Yes, the WRC final table. WRC League. It's not the World Reach Championship. It's the JPML's WRC League final table. They are going through all of the semifinals and things right now. And the final table will be on the 25th. We'll stream the first game for free. And all the subsequent games will be, or subsequent, whichever you prefer, will be on behind a paywall. Because the Japanese stream is behind a paywall, we have to do that too. Thank you, Vape and Lux. Can confirm those streams are a lot of fun, and Lux double confirms. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I was not going to let subsequent go by without comment.
I like subsequent. It's sequential.
It's new for me anyway. Right. I mean, since I came to Japan and heard, I don't know, not Americans say that.
I learned most of my vocabulary reading, so I don't always know the common pronunciations for all the words. I never had people to speak with that used really advanced or even semi-advanced vocabulary. Everything was just from reading books. So
after all of these British people, how do you pronounce Controversy?
Controversy?
Of course, that's how it's supposed to be pronounced.
That's a pretty common word in America. I don't think that I would have missed that because I
No,
only
but I mean,
saw
they
it in a
say,
book.
I don't know. Trevor Noah says controversy.
Yeah, he's
Similarly to
definitely
subsequent.
not British.
No, not British, but yes, English from somewhere else besides us.
The one that I would always make my fun of my friend for in high school was frustrated instead of frustrated. And then realized that was very common outside of the US. So.
Bringing it back to the stream, one that I have just been going back and forth on the whole time we've been streaming is I can't decide whether to say Hanamiya or Hanamiya.
Hanamiya.
Right? I mean, Sakurai gets the tempai, not any value, but she wants to just end Hana. I'm all self-conscious about saying it. Hanamiya. Her turn as dealer. Sakuragi just Pinfu is pushing and throws. He gets it. He pots from Hanamiya.
It's Ipatsutsumo and gets an Ura there too.
Wait,
oh no, was that a Dora?
That wasn't. I think.
It wasn't Sumo. I'm sorry. I read Chipatsu.
Yeah.
Ura. Pinfu.
And Hanamiya just.
That's a Mangan.
Since the last hand of the East round, and she threw Kokshi, seemed like Hanamiya's fate was decided. Cannot catch a break. And on that break, Sakuragi continues to catch up to Hiroka. Definitely only, certainly within Hanetsumo distance at this point, and maybe even Mangansumo? Sakuragi, having started out actually in last place this game, has completely overcome. Well, all right, not completely, because she still has a few more points to make up. Has almost completely overcome that massive lead that Hiroka had. A lead of 138 points to begin with. And currently, 100 points. I mean, really? 15 points? Oh, that's right. Hiroka is not in last place. So that is only 20 points. I feel like Sakuragi is actually within Mansumo distance of Hiroka.
She's only 14 points away now, so as dealer, that would be within Mangansumo.
Insanity.
16 points, sorry. So just exactly. I guess they would be tied if she had a Mangansumo right now. I think they both have 0.1 in their scores, so I misspoke. It was not 14, it was 16 points away. Yeah. Byron asks, is Open Tanyao allowed in these rules? Yes, Open Tanyao is allowed in pretty much all rules nowadays. Even Europe, who just where just a few years ago Open Tanya was not allowed in the EMA rules, it is now allowed.
Poor Hanamiya finally gets kind of a nice hand, and it's really just almost meaningless. I'm not sure what the dream is for Hanamiya at this point.
Hiroka is trying to go for anything to just end Sakuragi's turn at dealer. She's going for sort of a backdoor green dragon only hand. With a couple Dora, though. She does have 2 Dora.
Fuji has a possible half flush coming here. 1 away from ready now, I think, yeah?
This is Hanamiya with a half flush.
Hanamiya has the full, going for the full flush, but I think Fuji is going for a half flush. And Hiroka says, okay, now's my chance.
Hiroka,
I'm gonna make a break for it.
Now she has 2/3/4 Sanshoku. She doesn't need the green dragon anymore.
Fuji is Tenpai, Honitsu, Dora, and 1 value tile. I forget which one it was. And boy, it would be huge if that came out from Hiroka. Where is Hatsune?
Hiroka has it.
Oh, it's not coming out from Hiroka.
No, it's a pair.
Oh,
and she has Sanshoku, and this would deal into it, but Hanamiya will not go for it. The thing is, if you say Hanamiya, it sounds like you're singing that song from the musical.
Mamma Mia?
There's a green dragon.
It comes out
from Sakuragi. Okay. That is almost as good as coming out from Hiroka. That's 60. Makes a 16-point difference between her and between she and
between is a preposition, so objective case.
Don't know what that means. All right, so she's only 4 points away from Sakuragi, and now 28 points away from Hiroka, which means Baimon directly from Hiroka is enough.
Sakuragi, Hanetsumo, because Sakuragi, or because Hiroka is dealer, that would tie them actually.
24 points.
Right? Wouldn't they be tied?
A Hanemon direct hit would be tied. Hanemon.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Sumo would.
Sorry, I was thinking of Dora. Yeah, so Hanetsumo is not enough. Baitsumo would be that would be tied, right?
Baimon Sumo would be tied, yes.
Baitsumo would be tied.
Yeah.
And what since I don't know rules, please teach me what the rules would be for tie at the end of the game.
I think they usually go for like biggest first place, things like that.
Okay.
Which means
that would definitely be this game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. What? You're right. Sakuragi would use this game for it. That's true. Didn't think about that. I was thinking about all the games except this one.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
This one, which has just been absolutely ridiculous.
They're doing all their calculations, with a chance, of course, as well.
Sakuragi with a chance. Yeah.
While we're waiting, what is the qualification process for the final table like for these tournaments? Is it like a big league format or scramble or something else? For this tournament in particular, for the Orai, the Wakajishi, and also the Ranma, they're really just, they have a qualifier and then they generally go to the top 16. The Ranma, of course, is much bigger because it's for all the players between 30 and 50 years old. These are just the U29s. So in this one, they just have a one-day tournament, I believe, and the top 16 go on. They have a best 16, They have a semifinals, which is the top 8, and then they have a final table right here. So this is probably the quickest tournament that we have in JPML. There's no quicker tournament. Ranma has 3 days of qualifiers, and the top 5 from each qualifier advance to the best 16. U29 as in age, yes. So 29 or under. It's I just use the same denotation as soccer. Usually if it's U18, it's 18 or under. It's not 17 or under. Even though grammatically Garthe would say that U29 under 29 does not include 29. I think he'd say that.
I would say that.
Which is also true in Japanese. If you say nijukyu miman, it means 28 or under. If you say nijukyu ika, it means 29 or under. So they have a birthday cutoff date. They say if you are 29 or younger on this date. So that's like the Olympics, I guess. Depending on the sport. The Olympics has different age cutoffs depending on the sport. It's not weird.
Sakuragi. That is, well, I guess, but the thing is, in the Olympics, I mean, everything is governed by the specific world group for that sport, right?
Yep. So you can have a 13-year-old skateboarder, but you have to be turning 16 in that year for gymnastics. If the top 5 from each day of Ranma advances, how is the last picked? I think it's the winner from the last Ranma, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm sorry. When we have the Ranma tournament next time, I will look it up before we show the next Ranma final table, which we will pretty soon. We'll show the
Sakuragi. Excuse me, Sakuragi and Fuji are looking to put together some big hands, and have not gotten much to work with. We got one Dora in Hanamiya's hand, not helping anyone. Boy, Sakuragi, this is just going to be hard to make into Hanemon. Or actually, it needs to be Baimon. At least Hanemon, to imagine that she might be able to get off of Hiroka. So she'll start moving towards that half flush. Fuji, not sure what her path is to Sun Baimon. Or at least Baimon. At least Baimon, if she can imagine, she might get the direct hit on Hiroka. All right, that adds half flush possibilities. Excuse me. Oh, but the half flush, yeah. Excuse me. That's in Hiroka's hand. Hiroka really just looking to escape.
All right, Sakuragi is gonna go straight for that flush. Fuji also very close to a flush, but not quite close enough, it feels like.
Running out of time. One Dora for Fuji. That hand needs to hurry up and come together.
The thing is, both of them have to win basically directly off of Hiroka.
Or, yeah.
If they make a Baimon hand. Anything higher than a Baimon, they could draw, but
Sakurai can draw her Baimon, right?
Sakuragi can.
We decide, yeah. There's another Dora for Hanamiya. Not who needs it this time. All right.
Fuji would have to draw Hanemon. I mean, Yakumon, I think.
Oh, Fuji. If she drew Sanbaimon, right?
Sanbaimon would work, yeah. Yeah, Sanbaimon would work, yes. Yes, yes.
So, which is practically Baimon anyway,
32,
right?
Yeah.
So really running out of time here. Still Yanshanten for Sakuragi. And that's about it for Fuji also. Tense? No. And that seals the deal. I mentioned once before, I was hoping that if I said that there was no more drama, then suddenly we'd have random drama. But my trick did not work this time. Hiroka, after a crazy, absolutely insane bunch of hands. I mean, Fuji wins a huge hand off of Hiroka to start off this game. Then Sakurai goes on an absolute run. Then Fuji gets herself back in the game with a Kokshi. And then Sakurai comes back to really almost get there. And then just at the very end, Fuji, fighting for her life, takes those points from Sakuragi.
I mean, yeah, they did a really good job of not making it boring.
Yeah, despite the ridiculous gap in scores at the beginning of this game, right?
Yeah.
So congratulations. Oh, do we see a little bit of emotion? A little bit of emotion. I think I feel emotion. Woo! Gets me emotional too. Congratulations to Hiroka, who they went to right off the bat.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Just all right. Everybody else, get out of here.
Maybe they didn't. I mean, there was some long games. Perhaps they didn't have enough time to do all the interviews first. And the Sankei Shimbun last week on the WRC channel. If you want to watch more Mahjong, go watch that. Watch myself win it 2 Baimon hands on stream.
Whoa.
As dealer. Both as dealer. Spoiler alerts, but really good hands. So,
yeah.
But
exciting.
They didn't have time for interviews in our last game, so they just skipped them.
Wow. Wow. All that excitement, they just forego it.
I wonder what it feels like to hold a trophy. I'm starting to think I will never get that chance.
Well, let me tell you one little piece of advice, having done it once recently. Don't bang the bottom of it with your ring finger.
Okay.
It's really audible.
Like, now that you said that, I'm totally going to end up like, that was one thing he told me not to do.
What was it? What was I not supposed to do? Dude, it was kind of amazing how loud that was. And I certainly the mic's not there, but man, that really rang out. In your final interview.
Byron says, you can just buy a trophy. Yeah, I wonder what it's like to have enough money to buy a trophy. I'm a little bit skint right now. I think I'm going to stream on my Twitch channel tonight. If anybody wants to go support us there, support us here. Step 1, bang ring finger on trophy, yes. Step 1 is get enough money. So anyone who supports us here, just watching also supports us a lot. But also if you become a JPML super fan, that definitely supports us. And we might be able to start getting paid for these broadcasts eventually.
And we might even
if we get 10 more paid subscribers, then we can start getting paid for these broadcasts.
Whoa, awesome. Yeah, that would be so much fun.
My Twitch
and
channel.
they'd probably have us just do more shows then too.
Yeah,
if we had more
probably.
people watching, yeah, we'd probably do more. Like maybe we do Holy too.
Twitch channel, I'm going to type it in the chat right now. Twitch and also YouTube and also everything is Mahjong Jenn right here. I don't want it sent. There it is. Right there. It's also my YouTube channel. Look, I'm a mod for this channel.
No.
Oh, they're doing the interviews in reverse order.
Out of
gotcha.
order. Wild and crazy.
Yeah, so Garth, just the other day, won. Sorry, my mic is a little bit loud, huh? Won E3 League, which is the only person who gets prize money in E3 League, and he's too old for the talk show, but he did get over 200 points, and I got really angry at him because in the morning he's like, "Oh my god, I played so bad on Ronron," or I played so bad. My luck on Ronron was so bad. At this rate, I'm not even gonna move up to E2, let alone E1. So I was thinking, oh, he must be like, I don't know, have like 30 points or something, and he's just on the border of moving up. No. He could have lost every single game and still moved up.
It probably is true.
And but ended up getting positive and over 200, which means he moves up 2 spots. Meanwhile, I was seriously on the border of moving down, and got a big last place in my 3rd game. So my 4th game, I had to get plus, I think at least plus 10 to just to stay in E1, just to not move down. So I was very grumpy with Garth after that, after I saw that he moved up 2. I mean, I wasn't grumpy that he moved up 2. I was grumpy about his message on the morning. Congratulations on moving up 2, Garth.
Thank you. It's the whining. It's the whining that's really that's the minus.
Just somebody else. If you need to whine to win, just find someone else to whine to. Please.
Who would understand?
Not me.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have just lost. I could have lost. Yeah, if I lost an average of 25 points a game, I still would have taken 6th.
Yep.
Oh no, I still would have taken 4th.
Yep.
Yep.
But congratulations, Garth is on a massive winning streak.
Thank you. Yes, it's been a little fun. See if I can continue that somewhere.
I won't be playing quite as much this year because I'm probably going to have to get a real full-time job. So I'm learning cybersecurity. If anybody wants to mentor Jenn in cybersecurity.
That sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting, but it means that I might have to quit doing this and other Mahjong stuff because that's what happens when you get a real job. So we'll see.
Real job. Blech.
Maybe, yeah, I think I'm going to run out of money in March, so.
All right. So you got a target.
Yeah. Well, I can probably, we have enough commentators. We can probably get some other people to do it. I'll be able to do the weekend ones still, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. See if I even learn cybersecurity. I'm pretty old to learn new tricks at this point in time, but I do have a programming background, so.
Oh, there you go.
We'll see.
All right. Well, be sure to tune in for WRC final.
Yeah, it's on Sunday the 25th. Are you going to be available on Sunday the 25th? It's a Sunday.
I'm probably supposed to help with baseball practice at least a little bit.
All right, we'll work out those times. If it starts at 2 p.m. like usual, then we will have people outside of Japan. We have WRC pros. We have the World Reach pros. Oh, and by the way, everybody, did you see our Twitters? There is a M League US tour coming.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. 2026 US tour, Las Vegas, June 26th through 28th, New York City, 29th through 30th. Of course, Garth and I usually go to Comic-Con in New York in October. This time, it's just me going because, I don't know, that's how it worked out. But
cuter.
But we'll probably still be going to Comic-Con in October, I would think.
Yes.
So it's going to be a really tight schedule, but there will be a tournament in Las Vegas. And then there will be a meet and greet and exhibition matches in New York City. There'll also be a meet and greet in Las Vegas as well. Also, just a secret here, there's going to be a really, really cool group doing the MC-ing at the tournament. So, yeah, I'm
nice.
super involved in the planning of this, so should be a good thing. 6 M-Leaguers and 1 former M-Leaguer and another former world champion. Holy
wow.
cow. Yeah.
Power group.
Yeah, craziness. So mostly Hirano and I are just going as interpreters, not...
Okay.
So we're just on there as like, well, if you're going to interpret and you are pros, you might as well put your picture on there kind of thing. We're definitely not any of the guests that people are going to be excited to meet at all. But we do need, there's a big group, so interpreters are there.
Yes. If I wanted to be involved, I should be better at Japanese.
I think that Hirano is a fair interpreter. He hasn't gotten a lot of chances to go overseas. So, and yeah, but I've been working on this proposal for months, so it's really cool to see it all there on the
way to go.
M-League also retweeting it. So if you're in New York or Vegas, or you want to travel to New York or Vegas, come say hi.
Congratulations on getting that gig.
It's not a great gig for me. It's cool to be able to go, but I'll probably spend at least as much going as I will. So it's not a money-making gig for me at all.
I see.
Yeah, but
all right.
But we'll have lots more on that. We'll have more on other events that we'll have. Also, sorry, Garth. I'm also going to the Pacific Mahjong League Invitational at the beginning of May. And I'm the only one going to that one. So that one I actually am the big guest. Pacific Mahjong League venue in Fremont. Fremont? California?
Yeah, Fremont.
I don't accept that it should be Fremont if there's only one E.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the way everybody else pronounces it. Unless I guess you think that everybody's from Dune. I guess that for some reason that was always pronounced Fremen.
I tried to spell it with 2 E's and I was corrected, so. All right, we got through the interviews too. They made Sakuragi, not Sakuragi, they made Hanamiya cry at the end, it looked like. And we had lots of tears of joys, tears of frustration, tears of agony. Probably just exhaustion from long games.
A lot of that too, yeah.
So, way to go, everybody. Congratulations, Hanaoka, on being the 3rd Orai champion.
Hiroka.
Did I say something else? Did I say Hira?
You said Hanaoka.
Did I? Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, Hirooka. We also have a Hirooka in JPML and a Hanamiya. There's lots of names run together. Okay, Hirooka. Congratulations!
Yay! On the 3rd Orai final.
Yes. All right, next week we will be back with the 3rd Wakajishi. The first 2 games of the 3rd Wakajishi tournament. And, all right. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Toodaloo.